Tally, and today on Learning in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you a wonderful recipe for one of Italy's most classic soups. It is pasta fagioli. Some people call it pasta fazool, pasta fagioli, same thing. Now, different parts of Italy have their own way of making it. This is the way I make it. This is the way my mother makes it. All the women in my family, this is how we make. So, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need three 15-ounce cans of cannellini beans that I've already rinsed and drained. You're going to need some celery, some onions, some crushed tomatoes, tomato puree, whatever you have on hand, some short-cut pasta, a couple cloves of garlic, and you're also going to need some extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and just a couple of fresh basil leaves at the end to just really bring out the wonderful flavors of this magnificent sort of one-pot wonder of a meal. Now let's go to the stove and start cooking. I have a big pan preheating here with 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to add my onions and my celery. I'm going to let that saute for a few minutes. Really want to bring out all the wonderful flavors, and I don't want these to become caramelized. I just want them to get tender. Now, this is the way the pasta fagioli, this is the way we make it in Naples. So we don't use pancetta, we don't use speck, we don't use any kind of meat in it. Now, if you go to different parts of Italy, northern people usually put pancetta in theirs. We don't. And also, you'll find that some people, they swear by just making it red, which means a lot of sauce. It's going to really be red. Some people think that it should never be red. It should be just white. Ours, it's kind of in between. It's like a pink, has a pink hue to it. It's not red, it's not white, but it's just delicious. It's full of flavor, and it is so inexpensive to make. This used to be called poor people food because, I mean, what's cheaper than pasta and beans, right? But it's not. I think it's one of the meals where it just brings your family together. It's comforting, it's filling, and it's delicious. So we're going to cook these medium heat for about 4 to 5 minutes. You just want them to start cooking down, but not caramelized, not brown. My onions and celery have been cooking for about 5 minutes, and as you can see, they're not brown, but they are softened. They're softened, and all their beautiful flavors coming out, and the aroma is just wonderful. So now I'm going to add my 2 cloves of garlic that I'm not chopping or sauteing it for very long because I want a mild flavor of the garlic. I don't want a strong flavor. So then I'm going to add my beans. Beautiful. Give these a wonderful little toss. Just like so. This was a request, so I'm extra thrilled to be able to share it with you. It's going to be wonderful. Wait till you see how wonderful it makes your house smell. Now we're going to add some water. Not adding chicken stock, I'm not adding vegetable stock, I'm adding regular water because this is just the way we make it, and that's just the way I want to do it. I do not want to upset my mother or my grandmother here. There we go. Now, we're going to add in our tomato paste, or tomato puree, or whatever you have on hand. I just happen to have some tomato puree, and as you can see, it looks red, but it's not. It's actually pink. And once it starts to cook down and you add pasta, you can really, it gets nice and thick and delicious. Okay, medium heat, lid on, 45 minutes. Check on it every 20 minutes or so to make sure nothing's sticking, and it's going to make your house smell delicious. And then we're going to season it, add the pasta, and you're going to have a wonderful one-pot meal that you're going to be thankful for. My soup's been cooking for 45 minutes, and it's just as it should be. As you can see, it's thickened really well. This is going to be a really nice, thick, sort of, almost like a stew, but it's just really nice and delicious. I'm going to add my short-cut pasta. I'm using ditalini. You can use any kind of short-cut pasta. At this point, you want to leave the lid off, and we're going to season it. As always, I start with the pepper, and I do not know why. I just do. Just a little bit of pepper. You want to season it well. Okay. Now, like I said, I used just some canned beans just because it's a little quicker and a little easier than to use the dry beans. Otherwise, you'd have to soak them for a while and you have to boil them for 3 hours. It's just too much. So within about an hour, you have this delicious, hearty, one-pot meal, and it's so comforting and delicious. And like I said, it's easy. It's easy and it's cheap. Perfect. So let this go for another 10 minutes because you want the pasta to cook well. And then we can set it up. Soup is ready. Perfect. I'm just going to put a few basil leaves in there. Not much because I don't want it to be just really like that aroma. I don't want it to be overpowering. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. It's thick. It's delicious. Oh, it's affordable. And you don't need anything else with this. Well, except I do think that it is necessary to have a very big chunk of crusty Italian bread. It is necessary in my book. Let me clean my plate up a little. Oh, because you always eat with your eyes first. A bit of basil right over the side, like so. Look at that. Is that the most perfect pasta fazool you've ever seen? Let me just get a tiny taste. Just like I remember it as a kid. Oh, it's so delicious. It's so full of flavor. It's thick. It's soft. It's smooth. It's not overpowering with anything. It's perfection. I hope you make this recipe. Like I said, super easy, super affordable. You need nothing else with this for dinner. It's a blast to make because, like you've seen it, I mean, it takes no time at all. Within 1 hour, you're not doing anything to it. 5-minute prep work, you're done. You're good to go. And it is really a delicious dish. To get this recipe, check out my website, www.laurainthekitchen.com. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.